My name's Samantha Miller. I'm known for founding one of the first cannabis labs here in the U.S. And what I wanted to say to you is that I'm inspired by you as a leader, not as a woman.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And one of the questions I often get asked as an executive is, what is some advice you can give to young women who want to attain success? And I always say to them, the one thing that I point to for young women is if you can shed the need for external validation, because that's the thing that often keeps you out of the boardroom, that's a huge step towards your success. So I would really appreciate what your advice to women is who are trying to achieve those heights of success.
Well, I would echo what you said. It is absolutely the case. You have to be better prepared than anybody. You have to know your stuff as well as you possibly can. You have to be brave because there's going to be a lot of setbacks and pushbacks and all the things that go with it. And you have to be aware of what, up until now, has been a pretty predictable pattern. You know, Sheryl Sandberg writes about this in Lean In, and the research is convincing. So as a man gets more successful, regardless of his personality, he gets more likable. As a woman gets more successful, regardless of her personality, she gets less likable.
True.
It is just inverse. And you have to, Eleanor Roosevelt said, you know, if you're going to be a woman in the public arena, you have to grow skin as thick as the hide of a rhinoceros. And you really do have to be prepared. And it's not just in politics, it's in business, it's in, you know, tech world, it's everywhere. And it's not easy. I mean, it's really, really hard. And I just tell young women to develop more confidence in themselves. You know, I've hired lots of young people over the course of my long career in the private sector and public sector, not-for-profit sector. And the conversation usually goes like this. You say to a young man, you know, I really want to, you know, I want to give you more responsibility, I want to give you a promotion, I want to pay you more. And he goes, wow, great, I'm ready, send me in. Sometimes he says, what takes you so long in getting that point? But for a young woman, it's like, you think I'm good enough? You really do? You think I can do it? Well, I wouldn't be asking you if I didn't. But there is still, even for upwardly mobile, successful young women, those doubts, that sense of insecurity. And then when you're bombarded with expectations about how you're supposed to look and how you're supposed to act and what you're supposed to say and all the rest of it, it can become very disorienting. So I guess the final thing I would say is it really is important both for men and women, for mothers and fathers, for employers of both you know, genders, to be really ready to support young women and to give them that confidence, that external confidence, but to do everything you can to help them weather all of the pushbacks and knockdowns that are going to come their way.
All right, we have one last